Welcome back to Cryptids and Cold Ones. I am John.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Woo! I'm Evan.
When I can't stop fiddling, I just takes me riddling. I'm puffin' and sailing man.
And I'm Kyle.
Wow, he's very nice.
It's Evan's turn this week.
Yvonne.
It is. Whatever he's talking about, I'm sure it'll be very interesting. I just don't remember what it is.
We share DNA. Not that kind.
It's going to be Gerd.
I'm back on my Bigfoot shit.
Perfect. It's been a while.
I know. You know, I have.
Back on my hairy bipedal bullshit.
Yeah. Yes, it tickles my tism. Just right.
Oh, speaking of bullshit, you can find all of our socials on our Linktree, which is in the show notes. You can also reach out to us at 989-402-4091. And if you want, we are crowdfunding a Bigfoot documentary. Our PayPal is located at the bottom of our Linktree.
Investors? Possibly you!
It would be really cool if you guys helped us get that out there.
Yeah, we're not going to use it for anything like other than that. I mean, we might buy thermals and use them for other things too, but I mean, like the thermals are for use for that investigation.
Did you ever notice when he locks into his episode reading voice, he gets very quiet?
I know.
I can do that now.
And very deliberate.
I hope, it's been 2 episodes, and I think this is the one where we're going to get the voice.
It is.
You're going to get the voice.
Sunday!
Yeah.
Oh, you just wait.
Man, he's in the pocket right now. You're in the pocket, cause with that medicine right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's wild.
You know what I don't want to wait for?
What's that?
The good stuff.
I don't either.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh, no.
5 beers.
Oh,
6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
Ooh.
So, what do you think?
It tastes like cheese.
It kind of does.
Can I smell it?
It's a sour.
It smells like cheese too.
It's a sour cheese.
Sour. Oh.
It's okay. It definitely has a cheese aftertaste, which is odd.
Cheese adjacent.
I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's not what I was expecting with a sour.
Smells
I have to get a sour every time we do episodes now.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not like it.
I don't either, but I'm still going to read about it.
Well, how many feet? Would you
1.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 2 feet. So we'll have an average score of 1.5.
I don't. Why is it?
Why is it so bad?
I don't know.
Why are you like this?
It's from D Steel Brewery in Normal, Illinois.
Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, baby.
It's the Wild Sour Series Blackberry Goes. I'll read this. We embraced creativity with this twist on our Leipzig-style Gose, highlighting vibrant blackberry alongside bright citrus-like qualities. The spicy touch of coriander and French sea salt balance every sip and make it taste like cheese, creating a perfect harmony of fruit and cheese. Spice in a beer that's bold and tart. Cheers to cheese.
Cheese beer.
I was joking about the cheese. I just added that in there.
Oh.
It's gross ale brewed with coriander, sea salt, and black.
Gross is a good way of
It's 5.2% alcohol by volume and 12 IBU. It says support flavor boycott bland. I don't know. It's kind of weird that they made a cheese beer.
I don't.
I'm gonna try another sip.
It's not even from Wisconsin.
That really does have a cheese aftertaste. It's weird.
You
know what I'm saying, though?
I smelt it first, and now I can't.
I had a hazy IPA at the Frankenmuth Beer Fest under the tent one year, and it tasted like bologna.
Really?
That aftertaste. It looked like squirt.
Yeah.
But then it was, oh my God. It reminds me of that.
I'm gonna go dump this in the same spot I pee.
My mouth. Wow.
Oh,
Shazam. He's
gross.
back.
And he's back. So much for that new leaf. It was not turned.
Just like set it on the track.
It was placed. It was returned. The leaf was returned.
Well, I mean, I didn't go hard in the paint. I didn't go
No, you
nasty.
didn't.
on the
No,
last
you didn't.
episode,
I was joking.
but-
It's just
So what do we do now that John's pouring that out? Do we go on with the episode?
I don't
or-
want to like start without him, but at
Yeah.
the same time,
He's saying start without me, but
so you remember when I did that episode Bigfoot of the Backwoods about the Boggy Creek Monster?
I do.
This is kind of like that with a little bit of Cajun flair. Okay. Also, guess where we're heading?
The Bayou.
The Bayou. Cue that up, John. He'll do it in post production.
Yeah, the producer's got his hands on something else.
Yep. His
He's making water.
So, we're going to the Honey Island Swamp.
Honey Island.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's described as 70,000 acres of government protected pristine wildlife habitat located in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana, named after the abundance of honeybees once seen on a nearby island. That's kind of wild if you think about it. It's like, oh, we're going to name this the Honey Island Swamp because we saw some bees here once.
I mean,
But anyway, this wildlife reserve is chocked full of all sorts of known animals, such as gators, snapping turtles, rattlesnakes, black bears, wild boar, nutria, deer, possum, raccoon, fox, our old friend the barred owl, and it's said to be the home of the Honey Island Monster. One of the individuals explained this entire area as this. This is what I found on the website. We took a boat, 5 of us, into the Honey Island Swamp for an afternoon. It was creepy and haunting and beautiful. The swamp, 20 miles long and 7 miles wide, considered the least altered river swamp in the U.S. The labyrinth of cuts, bayous, ditches, and rivers was astounding, circling us ever deeper into an eerie world. Alligators abound here, and herons, ducks, nutria, deer, raccoon, and people. As we chugged past their stilted houses, I imagined them with soggy webbed feet, with bedraggled hair, and scraggly beards like Spanish moss.
I thought you were going to say like the Spaniards. I was like, whoa, Evan's going hard.
No, I wasn't going there.
Oh, Spanish moss, just to be clear.
Yeah, the moss. So, guys,
Yeah.
basically, the Honey Island Monster is a mix of Bigfoot and Swamp Thing.
Oh,
Nice.
DC Comics infringement.
Nice.
Yes.
We're gonna
Like-
get sued.
I hope so.
No, the
Like-
Honey Island Monster is.
Exactly.
I'm poor.
I'm poor and I'm Cajun and I live in a swamp.
Oh, you got to say it all like, you got to say it like, what's his name?
Ha ha ha.
Like Gambit.
Like Gambit. Like
Oh, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting for this. And my dad would laying his buttery nuts up, and I said, "What's up, Doc?"
So, guys, like much of the localized southern Bigfoot lore, the Honey Island Monster has some interesting special features. It's described as being roughly 7 foot tall, weighing 400 to 500 pounds, being covered in thick and matted gray or dark hair. It's said to have piercing yellow eyes and, interestingly enough, 4-toed webbed feet, and to emit a terrible smell akin to rotting flesh or dead bodies.
Gross.
Yeah.
L.
So there are two origin stories surrounding this creature. One is that it's the result of escaped circus chimps that essentially evolved to live in the swamp. You know, the old turn of the century traveling circus riding a train that derailed in the swamp. All the animals escaped. The chimpanzees mated with alligators, and somewhere along this fleet of evolutionary tail, some Homo sapiens got mixed in.
Sapiens.
Sapiens. And the other origin story is the Liteche. It's a creature of Cajun folklore in Louisiana, in the United States, which haunts the bayous. It is variously described as the soul of an illegitimate, unbaptized infant or a human raised by alligators. Yeah.
What?
Oh.
The
How do they change his diaper?
I don't know.
With
That's
their
a
mouth or their hands?
That's a great question. The Liteche is said to lurk in the bayous and upset boats and attack travelers. These people, right?
What do you mean, you people?
But you don't say that.
So I read this about the Liteche and I thought I'd share it. Boating at night in the swamps of Louisiana can be dangerous for a variety of reasons. Cell service is poor. Foliage can be dense, and many creatures lurk below the water. Alligators may cause concern for some, but Louisiana natives worry about a different creature. For those brave enough to venture into the wilderness anyway, beware that if you can hear a drawn-out scrape along the bottom of the boat, it's too late to turn back.
Oh, no.
You can try to escape, but this creature is a skilled swimmer, faster than any boat can drive. Liteche, the souls of children lost to the swamps and raised by alligators, are brutal spirits. They target lone boats at night, flipping and completely destroying them, attacking the unlucky souls on board. Sharp teeth and a carnivorous hunger leave the water stained red, with the swamp quickly becoming quiet again in anticipation for the arrival of the Liteche's next victim. So that's pretty based. So that's basically the space where these two origin stories started for the Honey Island monster. There's the old-timey Cajun one, and there's the circus escaped chimps that mated with alligators.
I love that one.
And you love that one?
Yeah. I love the idea of like a traveling circus back in like the late early 1900s, you know, and go and derail it, you know, and like in a place like Louisiana.
Yeah.
There's like it's
I mean, a chimp could live in those woods.
yeah. I mean, like there's a lot of food.
Yeah.
It's just,
So with the Honey Island monster, you have that backstory that they've had for some time. There's been sightings for a long time of this thing, but modern sightings began in good old 1963 when two FAA air traffic controlmen and local outdoorsmen set up camp in the interior of the marsh's 70,000 acres. Harlan Ford and his friend Billy D. Mills Sr. You got to have that initial.
I know.
Noticed the potential campsite while flying over a remote area of the swamp outside of Slidell, Louisiana. It was prime hunting territory, and in an isolated area that few people had traveled, said Dana Holyfield, Ford's granddaughter and swamp monster advocate. How do you advocate?
Wow.
Yeah, I know. How do you advocate for a swamp monster? That's my question.
That's some like next level, you know, like
Yeah.
activism.
I
It's
know.
like, I'm gonna one up you and go UFO.
Yeah.
UFO activism.
That seems more legit when you think of like organizations like MUFON and stuff.
Yeah.
where it's like, I'm a swamp monster activist.
Putting that on my resume.
I would.
Swamp. What does that mean?
I don't know. It might get you an interview just because people
Yeah, I
are
know.
interested. If I was hiring somebody, I would definitely
This man sounds fascinating.
at least bring them in
Or
for
woman.
Yeah. Yeah. I would at least bring them in for an interview
yeah.
just to see what they're about.
What is this creature?
So after Ford retired, he spent a lot of time at the camp documenting wildlife and eventually the creature we call the Honey Island Swamp Monster. Ford appeared on a 1970s television show called In Search Of. Do you guys remember In Search Of?
I remember hearing about. I know I've heard of it before.
Well, Jack Black actually wrote about it in a song about Sasquatch.
Mm.
In search of Sasquatch, that was a kick-ass in search of with Leonard Nimoy kicking out the jams.
He stops just before I can hit the mute
I
button.
know.
You can't mute. You just did. You can't mute me on my own episode.
I'm the producer. I can do whatever I want.
Ooh,
Oh,
man. This is
So-
like cancel culture happening.
yeah, I'm canceled. I just got canceled for singing in a song about In Search Of. So,
Tenacious D stands for mud. Never mind.
did you ever watch In Search Of with me, John?
I'm sure we did at some point, yeah.
I actually only knew of this creature because of the In Search Of episode on it that I watched with Leonard Nimoy, which was wild in itself, like looking back to
He
that.
hosted the show, didn't he?
Yeah, he hosted it. It was they did like reruns of it on the History Channel when we were younger. So Ford described an unkempt behemoth over 7 feet tall, which is really tall for Cajun standards, with scraggly black hair covering its body from head to toe and piercing amber eyes looking out from a surprisingly human-like face. I thought it might be a bear, and then it turned around, said Ford. Along with his physical descriptions, Ford produced a plaster cast of an impression of the creature's feet, a four-toed, web-footed cross between a primate and a large alligator. Because Ford's account aired nationally, the local legend reached a new audience in the 70s. It was monster mania around here, said Holyfield. Other area residents came forward to challenge Ford, claiming he and his friends created the swamp monster to secure their hunting territory. I mean, that kind of sounds like something we might do.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you don't want to be here on public land, trust me.
Well, you guys did it to the neighborhood kids.
Yeah, we did. We already did that. Side dogs. Or maybe they were bored or wanted to boost the local economy. Someone had a shoe with a swamp monster track glued on the bottom, and they said Ford and his friends walked around the swamp making the prints, said Holyfield. Ford never stopped searching for the monster, but retreated from the public eye following the criticism. His wife, Yvonne, found a video he recorded in the attic after his death in 1980. It's grainy 8mm footage of what looks like a large man covered in hair walking behind rows of trees in the foreground. The family also found a letter Ford wrote describing his encounters, clearly meant for publication but boxed up along with plaster casts and the video footage. If Ford invented the swamp monster for notoriety or hunting rights, why did he hide the majority of his evidence?
Good point.
So, I don't care whether or not people believe the Honey Island swamp monster, said Neil Benson, owner of Pearl River Eco Tours. There are a lot of things in life that we believe in that we haven't seen, like God. I don't know what it is. I just know I saw something that day. Benson doesn't claim he saw what people call the Honey Island swamp monster, but he describes something similar. I was 16 years old, paddling away from my duck blind in Pirogue. I saw something tall moving, unlike any creature I've seen move on two legs through the water, unimpeded. It wasn't a bear. It wasn't like a man I've seen, he said. Benson tells the story on his swamp tours when people ask, and also keeps a plaster cast of Harlan's swamp monster footprint impression given to him by Dana. The casts have made their way around St. Tammany Parish, gifts from Holyfield to enthusiasts and fellow believers. Another is on display at Abita Mystery House in Abita Springs, Louisiana. Museum owner John Preble likens the swamp monster to the ivory-billed woodpecker. Are you guys familiar with that?
I am not. No.
It's supposed to be some sort of woodpecker that's extirpated from the region, and people keep having sightings of it. So it's kind of like the ABC.
Oh, okay.
Or in Michigan standards, the mountain lion. So it's a species that hasn't been formally observed and documented for years and is considered by experts to be extinct. People tell me they've seen the swamp monster and that they've seen the ivory-billed woodpecker. The swamp is huge, and there are places where things can hide, said Preble. And Dana's the real deal. When you meet her and hear her story, you believe it. Holyfield has spent most of her life searching for the same creature as her grandfather. She has written books and produced documentaries detailing encounters across the Honey Island swamp. I do this work because I believe my grandfather's story. It matters whether or not it's real, because if it weren't real, a lot of people living around here would be crazy and have seen things that aren't there, she said. So, before Harlan Ford met the Honey Island swamp monster, Cajun legends about the werewolf or loup-garou and ghostly trickster Luton were whispered around the swamps for centuries. Many of these tales took their inspiration from earlier Native American legends. Chitimacha and Atakapa's tribes in the region spoke of wolfwalkers, mad-eating creatures, part human and part beast. That kind of reminds me of the, the Wendigo. Or a skinwalker almost. But when the sun shines over Honey Island swamp, it's hard to imagine running afoul of a man-eating beast. Bound by the east and west Pearl Rivers, slender curving waterways branch away from those main channels and comprise the interior marshes, tangling around endless elephant ears, water hyacinth, cypress, and willow. Whatever mysterious creatures may reside here in the dark deserve to reign undisturbed. So this is basically like, I know it's got that folklore attached to it, but to me this sounds a lot like the skunk ape or just southern Bigfoot in general, because 7 feet tall is not very tall when it comes to one of these Bigfoots.
Like we said before, though, the southern Bigfoots are typically
smaller
build.
Yeah, and I mean that's pretty consistent. So typically these things have been seen by area fishermen, and there's a local wetlands ecologist who just simply calls it a Wookiee. So it's but he was actually quoted on this. I truly believe this is a Bigfoot. I have an open mind about it. I don't say it does or doesn't exist, but there is certainly a remote and impenetrable area in the swamp. So if a creature exists, that's the place for it. Dr. Wagner recognizes that most of the stories are hearsay, but he talked to a commercial fisherman who claims to have seen the Wookiee firsthand. He says it was about 7 feet tall and weighed 300 or 350 pounds, with long orange-brown hair and big wide-set eyes. Sounds like some kind of giant orangutan, added Wagner. It's reported that when the creature saw the fisherman, he gave a loud shriek and disappeared into the underbrush.
Sounds like a chipmunks in my backyard.
Yeah. That, yeah, you got infrasounded by the chipmunks.
I mean, it for such a little creature, those things actually it is a piercing freaking sound for coming from such a small thing, and it does tell like, whoa, what the hell?
It's not the friendly chatter of
No,
the
it is
squirrels.
not. No.
So, although the mystery abounds at Honey Island Swamp, those touring the swamp are more entranced by its natural beauty and the sights and sounds of wildlife in the pristine wilderness. Dr. Wagner's now keenly trained senses pick up evidence of wildlife along the way. He points to the dome of a beaver lodge and identifies the silhouette of a bird in the distance. A water turkey, distinguished by its turkey-like tail feathers. What looks like a floating stick near a cluster of cypress knees is really a diamondback water snake. Don't worry, Wagner assures us. It's patterned like a diamond-backed rattler, but the water snake isn't poisonous. Wagner added, it can get kind of spooky though at night. Sometimes you don't know what you're hearing. Although the swamp abounds with bird calls of great blue herons, white ibis, snowy egrets, and others, maybe some of those mysterious sounds are from a Wookiee. It could be, he admits. Actually, I was fishing near a canebrake one night and I heard some footsteps. Whatever it was, it sounded big. I turned to see the cane spreading apart, so it got out of there. Maybe it was a Wookiee, but I sure didn't hang around to find out. So you got a ecologist that thinks they might have seen something. That's interesting.
Probably a gator hunter wearing only overalls and a red hat,
Yeah.
walking through the bush. Shoot him, Elizabeth. Shoot him. that 14-foot gator right there, but shoot him. Shoot him.
So I've looked at the video. It's on Super 8.
Oh, cool.
And it's interesting. It looks thin compared to like Patty. But it's got long arms and you can only see the upper torso through the trees.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, the arms just seem longer. Like you kind of have gorilla arms, Kyle.
Yeah.
And Jesus, I'm not trying to be like a
I
jerk.
I always say I do.
And
fuck you, dude.
yeah, I know, right? Well, anyway, it's got kind of longer arms, so I know you could do that with a suit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the body proportions seem a little off compared to people, and it's definitely covered in hair, but it's like thin. It's like is it New Hampshire that you did the Ozempic Sasquatch?
New Hampshire.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some video evidence of this. I don't know that I necessarily buy the 4-toed footprints, but you have the 3-toed ones in Boggy Creek, which isn't that far away.
Yeah.
And there is I mean, it's the South, so like the immediate thought is like inbred Sasquatch. So I guess my take has been maybe it's just like a deformed or inbred Sasquatch because the area is quite remote. Maybe they don't travel that much out of the area, so there isn't a large breeding population. So you're getting weird 4-toed Sasquatch down there.
You could get like runt squatch.
Yeah, runt squatch.
It's
stuff
just like
that.
Just like a really shitty version of Sasquatch that lives in an area.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's like my big thing is I also really love these regional cryptids in general. Because I mean, like you brought up in the last episode, Jimothy.
Yeah.
Like think about that. Like it could have been like Jimothy in like
years ago, like
would be like the Loveland frog.
Yeah.
Not even 150 years ago, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Like you just get something weird and it turns into local folklore that turns into a cryptid. And I mean, I'm not saying that's every cryptid. Obviously, I believe in Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just enjoy these like regional stories of something unique to that area. Do I put much I don't know. I take it with a grain of salt because in this case, I think it's just Bigfoot. I don't even know if those tracks I would, suggest were real, but I would certainly. I mean, I don't know if they have enough that like Patty, with those tracks, they have enough that they can see differences in the foot.
Oh yeah, the pressure.
Pressure ridges and all that kind of stuff in the foot. So I don't know if they have enough of those to determine if it was an actual moving foot for the Honey Island swamp monster, but I definitely believe it could have been just a Bigfoot. I mean, it's pretty dense back there again, and it's like the Congo with Mokili and Bembe.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably got a lot of places that people don't go or can get to, and
Like, who wants to go back in a swamp? All you think about is mosquitoes, and I just think it would be absolutely miserable.
I'll go get down gator in the swamp. That's a big money right there.
I don't know how people. I don't know how people live back there.
Welcome to the swamp.
You ever either of you guys ever watch the YouTube channel Outdoor Boys?
Yes.
He does a couple episodes where he goes back in the swamp and goes gator hunting or fishing and stuff, and it's pretty interesting in that regard. But it definitely doesn't look like it's necessarily the funnest place to be long term.
Right.
I don't know how people and like
the only thing that could like live there is like snakes and reptiles.
and Cajuns.
And Rambo.
Cajuns wearing denim overalls.
Yeah. I don't understand how they do that and not get eaten by snakes. Or not snakes, but mosquitoes. No shirt, just denim overalls.
That's what we think about you, Louisiana. Sorry.
Sorry, Louisiana. That's my only perception.
That's my generalization.
There is New Orleans, which includes being destroyed by Hurricane Katrina.
There's Baton Rouge.
Oh.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Yeah, there is.
And there's other places too, I imagine.
Well, what's that? What's that?
With the poor boy sandwiches?
Oh, po' boy
with the jazz music? What are you talking about?
Jazz music. No, there's that reality show. It's like
Jersey Shore?
No, it's like Cajun.
Cabs are here. Cabs are here.
Sorry.
No, it's like Cajun.
Justice?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. So like that's like my entire outlook of Louisiana. I just assume it's people living back in the bayou, like doing domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Alabama man. Yeah. But I don't know. So I don't necessarily put a lot of stock in it, but I'd be interested if I got like some long sleeves and some gloves and a net to put over my face to go back there and check it out myself.
You look so.
I fucking hate mosquitoes so much.
Just wear a beekeeper outfit. That's all.
The beekeeper outfit. And people would be like weirded out by that so bad. I just hate mosquitoes. So. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I don't know how long that episode lasted.
17 minutes. Yeah, 17 minutes.
12 minutes, 32 seconds.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, okay. I always worry that
Stupid idiot!
I can't tell the elapsing of time when I'm doing an episode.
It's a good amount of time.
Okay.
We should start a timer every time.
That would make me feel a little bit better.
Easier to anxiety.
Yeah,
I'm just once we finally get the whiteboard, I'll just draw a clock on it.
My anxiety orb.
And every so often, I'll just erase.
Yeah,
and draw another line.
My anxiety orb is floating about. But I wonder. Speaking of orbs, I wonder if there's any lights seen when it comes to the. I couldn't find much in the way of. Outside of like, what's the guy who we saw again? Small Town Monsters guy did a episode or a documentary on the Honey Island Monster. and In Search Of did a thing on it too, but there isn't a lot of like on the internet reports that I could find.
Did you know they have the internet on computers now?
Really?
Yeah.
It's compromised.
Thanks, taxpayers.
We're in a giant simulation. This podcast isn't even real.
I get to be Morpheus.
Our listeners took the red pill.
All I know, whoever is controlling my Sims character, let's go make some money.
Yeah, come on.
Whoever's controlling my Sims character, please groom my pubic hair.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Eddie's back.
Well, in that case,
Well, my Honey Island monster was hairy.
I'm good. I'm done.
it's never too late to take your cheese flavored beer and dump it into a sun pump crock.
Good night. And my dad would lay in his buttery nuts up, and I said, "What's up, Doc?"